Okay, so you're a pastor,
I
and
I
you
am.
tell people about Jesus
I do.
all the time. So, have you ever fire and brimstoned people? I'm
Yeah.
using it as a verb now.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I have. I did it. I did it when I first got saved. When
That
I
makes
was like,
sense.
when I was talking to my friends, and I was like, I mean, I look back at it and going, I don't know why I did this. But I look back at it and I like it embarrasses me. It saddens me. I don't know how to phrase it just right. But yeah, maybe all those things. Like I look back at it and like I was telling people, hey, like you need Jesus because if you don't know Jesus, you're going to hell.
Mhm.
Like, and I was just very honest about.
Look,
like,
it says it right here.
right.
I
Like,
had
you're-
no idea how close I was
right, but
to burning forever.
right, but and if you don't turn like I did,
Right.
you're going to hell. And so like I started becoming like a fire and brimstone evangelist without like no one told me to do it. It's just what I started doing. And I think it was out of honest concern because I think it was like the reality. Like I woke up and was like, oh crap,
Mm-hmm.
my friends are going to hell.
Yeah. I'm
I
not
bet-
going to have any friends.
I better tell them they're going to hell, right? And
Okay.
and so and thankfully I had people that were able to help me with that.
Okay.
I had a friend that came to me. He was like, Joe, like I appreciate how passionate you are. He's like, but you have no idea how to share about the gospel and how to share about Jesus. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And, because I'm doing my job. I'm telling
Mhm.
people they're going to hell. You
Yeah.
just, turn to God. And
You're kind of talking about hell more than Jesus.
right. And you're not giving them any way of what that even looks like,
Mhm.
And so I had people help me with that. And then I don't know why I did this. Like I even after the sermon, didn't know why I did it. Well, I think maybe it goes back to the offense thing. I was a youth pastor. I was probably 22, 23, somewhere around there. And I was preaching on a Sunday morning at church. And we knew there was going to be a lot of visitors that day with this group being there and that most of them were not going to be Christians. And because of something we were doing. And
Of teenager visitors?
yeah.
Oh, good.
And they're like, and their families and stuff. And
Mm.
yeah. And so to turn into a verb, I fire and brimstoned them, and so I don't know why I did that.
Mhm.
Cause like, that's not how I came to know Christ. Like, Romans 1 talks about the fact that, it's the goodness of God or the kindness of God that leads us to repentance.
Mhm.
And I just let them have it. Like, hey, you're all sinners and you're all going to hell. And I mean, yeah, like it was like a true fire and brimstone sermon. Like I might as well have been in a
These guys who come to youth group all the time,
right.
not going to hell.
Right.
All of you new people, hell.
Pretty much.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And that's the worst.
It's the absolute worst.
Okay.
And I was embarrassed by it afterwards, and then thank God my pastor confronted me with it about it afterwards too, like the next day at work. So he was like, "Yeah, that's not going to fly." So
Good.
yeah, so he probably should have come up there and just removed me when I started getting into that bent. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So young and dumb, but yeah, hopefully I'm doing a little better now.